everyone, this is Dr. Mommy coming back to you again with another video. As you can see, I am reclining in my cozy chair, so you know what that means. It is time for some more cozy chair conversation. Now, I was reading an article earlier today on finances, of course, and I was trying to think through what I want to talk about next as it relates to another series of cozy chair conversations. And based on the article, the title of it was, Why is it so hard to talk about money? So I was just kind of thinking about that. I said, I think that is what I want my next cozy chair conversation episode to be about. So what I want to do is I want to do about 2 or 3 episodes around that topic. And for this first episode, I really want to make it a challenge. So I am going to go through this article. Actually, this was an article, I have it pulled up on my phone here, that I found in the scientificamerican.com website. And the two authors are Ingrid Paulin and Wendy De La Rosa. Okay, those are your two authors, and they were just, giving their opinions and some other scientific information about why it's so hard to talk about money. So what they had included in their article is, I'm going to scroll down through the article, included about 10 questions. And that's what I want to use as my challenge. I want to pull out about 2 or 3 of these questions, and I'm going to call out some YouTubers that I follow on YouTube, and I would love for you guys to give your opinion on these questions and your honest answers as well. I will go first, and it's 10 questions. I'm just going to choose some randomly, and we will just answer them. So, let's see. One of the questions they have in their article is, what's one thing you wish your parents would have done differently financially? What's one thing you wish your parents would have done differently financially? Well, let's see. As it relates to my mom and the way she raised me with finances, if I can think back through, now I remember Mama was a spender and a shopper. She used to love to look spiffy from head to toe, so she was forever shopping, always shopping. So if there's one thing that I would probably say that, I wish she had done a little bit differently is not shop so much. Start to put some of that money to the side for a rainy day and that kind of thing. Not saying, that we were like struggling or anything, but if we're talking through finances and how to manage money and how to make better uses of it, I think that would have been one area where she could have done a little better with saving money as opposed to spending it, because she, like I said, she was a shopper. So that answers that question. Let's see. Another question is, what is the best piece of financial advice you've ever received? What is the best piece of financial advice you've ever received? Let's see. Best piece of financial advice. Actually, I'm going to say the best piece of financial advice that I have ever received, because remember, guys, I am a saver. I'm not one that likes to spend money, all willy-nilly and that kind of thing. I like to save. So the best piece of financial advice that I've received was to pay myself first. And what the financial gurus and other people that I've heard say that mean by that is that before you decide to even go pay bills, debt, expenses, shopping, entertainment, whatever it is, set some money aside in a savings account. But what I do like about that is they weren't specific on, how to actually, what type of savings account you need to save for. The primary and most important word here is to save. So basically, if you are in the process of paying off debt and saving for some kind of upcoming goal or whatever the case may be, you don't necessarily have to be saving money in a savings account necessarily. You could be saving for retirement. That's another form of saving. So it's just that, especially for me right now, I am in the process of paying off debt. So I do save money outside of my 401k because that's just a sanity check for me. Like I said, I'm a saver. I just gotta be putting money away. I know I'm paying off debt and that kind of thing, but I just have to put some more money away just for my sanity. So, but even if I wasn't doing that, I am putting money into my 401k. So that is still a form of savings, and it goes in there, every week. So there's money that I am putting aside out of the paycheck or the monies that I make. Okay, that's question number 2. And let's go with one more question really quick. What are your long-term financial goals? What are your long-term financial goals? Let's see. My long-term financial goals are to build a legacy for my family going forward. And what I mean by that is I want to be able to leave monies, be it in the form of real estate, properties, hard cold cash, monies from my retirement plan, other different assets, whatever the case may be. I want to be able, or business, because I have several businesses that I am currently doing right now, to pass those along to my children. So any of those type of finances, I would love to leave as a legacy to my children and their children, so that we can just kind of start this thing up and keep it moving throughout generations to come. Just keep it going, keep it going. So that would be one of the future financial goals that I would love to put into play, especially once I get all of my debt paid off. So those are the 3 questions, and I'm going to do a recap on them real quick. I will also leave these questions down in the description box below so that anyone who wants to do the challenge, they are more than welcome to do it, even if I do not shout you out or put you on the spot to do it today, because I'm just going to kind of go off my head and name a few people that, I follow on YouTube. But the 3 questions are, let's do a quick recap. We have, what's one thing you wish your parents would have done differently financially? The second question is, what is the best piece of advice you've ever received? What is the best piece of advice you've ever received? And the third question is, what are your long-term financial goals? Number 3, what are your long-term financial goals? Okay, there you have it, YouTube. Now, let's see. The people that I want to shout out or I want to do in this challenge are the Fun and Budget Act. I would love for her to hop on and give her perspective on those 3 questions. The Real Coach Key or Key Amber Vaughn, I would also like for her to hop on and give her perspective on those questions. Delisa from Delisa's Life, and I'm also gonna put your your YouTube channel name in the description below, just in case I am not saying it correctly. And let's see, one more person, and see, I can never get her channel right, so I am just going to make sure I go on here, let's see, and find, let's see if I can find a video from her real quick to see how to say her YouTube channel name, and I am not finding anything. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. I know her real name is Shakima, and I cannot find her channel. But what I'll do is I'll link it in the description box below. But this challenge is also for you, Miss Shakima. So there you have it. This is Dr. Mommy, and I am going to sign off. And like I said, would you please like my channel and subscribe as well. Also, leave a comment below if you would just like to, answer the questions so that we can start a conversation on this. Because remember, we're all here to help each other. We want to make sure that everybody wins in the financial world. We want to be able to bring you information that's going to help you become financially free and have financial peace. So this is Dr. Mommy signing off, where we dream big but start small around here. Until next time, YouTube, peace.